Come on in here, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in here, ladies and gentlemen. New York City, please go easy on me today. New York City, please go easy on this heart of mine. Cause I'm about to lose it on the eyes of another. New York City, please go easy on me. Does it ever get easy? I'm begging you. Oh, man. All right. All right. Peace of bless to the beautiful Cam. She's in the building. The beautiful Cam is in the building. Peace of blessings, Queen. Salute to all my peopleizations, my brothers, my kings in the building. Salute. Oh, man. I heard there was a gentleman that doesn't like females but is married mentioning my name again. Uh-oh. Should I repeat that? Shall I repeat that for the people in the back? Should I? I heard there's an undercover brother married to a woman, but really likes males that mention my name again today. Hey, bro, I don't even mention people anymore, bro. I don't even do live streams. I don't even do live streams. Brother, didn't your people warn you about mentioning my name? Don't make me pull out receipts. It's unnecessary. Don't make me start pulling out receipts and showing the people, and then you can't even show your face on here no more. You see, I tried to stay out of people's business, but people continue to drag me in their nonsense unnecessarily. I don't mention nobody. All I do is talk about the sport of boxing. What's happening and what's not happening. And these days, I've just been doing reactions, not even breaking news. I just be doing reaction videos because y'all hit me up and you ask me my thoughts and my opinions on specific topics or what's going on. That's all I do. And I mind my business. I stay in my own lane. Here we have a Lincoln lawyer, a fake lawyer, out here pretending that he don't have his right marbles up top, because the reality is you're in a situation that you really don't want to be in. You can't come out the closet. Uh-oh. Don't make me pull out these receipts. You pretending to be outside your marbles. You're not outside your marbles. You're just sexually confused. Uh-oh. You're not even that. You know what you like. But you are afraid of people's opinions. Just be you. Accept it. Blame. I mean, it's natural today, right? So you keep mentioning me, my physical appearance, how I look. Why are you paying so much close attention to how I look, bro? I'm warning you, brother. Stop mentioning my name. Stop mentioning the brothers' names. I'm going to pull out these receipts, Lincoln lawyer, and we're going to need you to show us that you truly a lawyer there. I start pulling out these receipts. It ain't alleged anymore. I'm giving you a pass. Stop mentioning my name, bro. Do what you do on your own basis. I don't care what you do in your goof troops in the chat over there that's high-fiving and chest bumping you and all of that nonsense. I could care less. Stop mentioning my name. Brother, whatever you identify as, I can't call you a brother. I can't call you a man. I don't even know what you identify as, and I don't want to offend you, and I don't want to offend the community. I don't know what you what does he identify as? You know, 1 minute he's at the camera, he's taking his shirt off, you know, he's dancing in front of the camera, he's spitting at the camera, he's doing all these weird behaviors, all because he can't tell the people who he really is. See, when you bottle up who you really are, this is what happens. It starts to spill out every single day. This dude, hey man, if I start pulling out these receipts and showing the people, right? See, the only reason I don't do that because your family have nothing to do with you. They do, but they don't. And I'm a man. So, therefore, I'm not going to drag them into it. But stop mentioning my name, brother. Don't mention my name. Stop you out here telling people, oh, wow, I'm taking money from fighters and I'm investing in fighters. Bro, leave me alone, bro. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do in your spare time. But if you keep playing with my name, I'm going to embarrass you. That's what I'm going to do. And the thing about that is indirectly it embarrasses other people. That's why I stay true to me and just stay out the way. But here you mentioning my name again. For what? Telling people I can bet that Blue gets money and this and this and this. Bruh. So let's bet then. Show the people the proof. And if you don't show the people the proof, I'm going to release the receipts. Or don't mention my name, bro. The wild part is, you know what you've been doing behind the scenes. Inviting people to your hotel room, telling people, hey, my wife left, bro. Come on over here. Oh, yeah. I know about that. Hey, bro, my wife left. You can come over now. Yeah, you remember that? Yeah, you was telling people that? Huh? Since you got so much information, why don't you drop that information? Drop that information. Yeah, drop that information. Mr. Know-it-all, Mr. Lincoln Lawyer. Yeah, drop that information, because I got receipts for that. Now, do you got receipts to show these people that I'm taking money from fighters? I invested in fighters and fighters is paying me $1,500 or whatever nonsense you said? Because I got receipts on what you said. How Eminem say it? I know something about you. I know something about you. See, listen, I mind my business. I stay in my own lane. And I do what I do. I kick it with my peoples, right? I mind my own business. I do reaction. Today's time, because boxing is so slow and boxing is so, I just do reactions to when y'all ask me what I think about this, what I think about that. So I give y'all my reactions, my thoughts on it, right? This dude out here glazing over Errol Spence and glazing over Tank Davis, telling people I'm taking, because you glazing, you see these men in a whole completely different light than what we see them in. You see these people in a whole different light than what we see these people. I see them as fighters. You see them as sex symbols. We ain't the same. I'm going to say it to y'all again. I see them as fighters and athletes and competitors. He sees them as sex symbols. He views these people with hearted eyes. Probably wearing Mickey Mouse glasses on with the hearts on the top, with a diaper on. That's what he do. Will win, brother in the super chat. Much love, family. Salute, SOT. He said the only reason he put your name in his mouth is because you speak the opposite of what he says, and your briefing be true, and he be lying, especially for a tank. So basically, you expose those lies. Yeah, and but the thing is, I mind my own business. I'm in the queens. You're in the kings. I salute kings. You blow them. There's a difference. We're not the same. I appreciate the queens. You want to be one. I salute the kings. You blow them. There's a difference. There's a clear difference here. There's real queens here, right? The Queen Cam is here. She can tell you she's a woman. She sees the difference and she looks at me and she looks at him. I tell her she looks nice. He asks us where she get that dress from. There's a difference. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Fannon International Boxing. Because I feel like saying names today. Yes, salute to the general. He's in the building. Muscle Up Cat, my brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, talk to him, Blue. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. He going to get this work. Look, the general 7A Sports, he just said it. He said the man sent his wife home and tried to smash the homie. People still watch this dude. Is unreal. I think he puts together an army of Zeph warriors. Yeah. Yeah, General. Yes, sir. Yeah, she going now, bro. You can come over. Wait, what? Yo, that's all true. This is all true. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I don't understand. Bro, I mind my business. I don't even do live streams no more. So the way I view Tank Davis and the way he viewed Tank Davis is two different things. This dude is happy. Hey, man, he told people, I saw said, man, Errol cut his dreads off. He looked nice and clean. What? You like the clean cut version of Errol Spence? Excuse me? Man, look how in shape Tank Davis looked. What? You see, I could tell Tank Davis' waistline right now is about a 32 and his, you know, based off his height. Bro, what? We ain't the same, bro. See, me and my brother Muscle Up Kev. Salute to my brother Muscle Up Kev. We always motivate. Kev in the building. We always motivate each other. My brother Cali Enigma, my LDBC brother. We motivate each other working out. 7'8", lost super amount of weight, in shape. Muscle Up Kev in contests. I ain't never hit Kev and say, hey, bro, your abs. Wait, what? Your muscle ups look better when you got a shape up. What? Just tell the truth, bro. So because you can't tell the truth, you confused. No, see, I know the difference. You're not You're not out of your mind. You're just going through an internal battle. See, my brother, Real Paul Porter, it's not about the meds or none of that. See, I realized something. He is this, it's just pressure. See, when you dealing with the situation he got and can't reveal him true self, he's going through a tug of war with the internal. So in return, that's causing him to look like, right? Oh man, that's just pressure burst pipes. Literally, in his case. Literally. Muscle up, Cap, my brother in the super chat, once again dropping another cinco on your boy Blue. He said, keep spitting the facts. Salute, family. Hey, man, fun fact. I remember he told me a story, right? He said, I went to the doctor, Blue. I said, yeah? He said, yeah, I went to the doctor. Doctor said, you're going to feel a little pressure. I said, really? He said, yeah. Oi, Jamaica. Salute, family. He said, the doctor told me I had to get a specific test. I said, really? He said, yeah. He said, I'm going to feel a little pressure. I said, really? He said, yeah. And I felt a little pressure. I said, you did? He said, but both hands was on my shoulders. What? You felt pressure, but both his hands was on your shoulders. And what you did? And what you did? And what you did? Both hands was on your shoulders. I said, what you did? He said, I scheduled an appointment for tomorrow. What? Told you ain't have to see him in the next 6 months. You wanted to go back tomorrow? You made an appointment to go back tomorrow and paid your copay ahead of time? That can't be life. Muscle up, Cap, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping a cinco on your boy Blue. He said, facts. Yes, sir, family. He wanted a second, third, and fourth, fifth opinion. On what? The common cold. Whoa. Got you, General. This dude is out of control, man. I told you, man, you mentioned me, you mentioned the brothers. Bro, leave us alone. Hey, Kate Crowder, what up, family? And I will cry. Bruh, I want y'all to look at this dude, right? He keep mentioning me.
During this show.
Look at this dude. Look at him. Hold on. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him, people.
Will cry during this show. Because this is something I never wanted to tell anyone.
Look at him. You didn't want to tell nobody.
I wanted to tell you.
Why you ain't want to tell him?
Any of you.
None of you.
But you ask.
Look at him. Look at him. This dude is a lawyer. That's what he told you. He also said he was Hitler's grandson. Look at him. Look at this dude. Look at him go. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him. Look.
If you don't know,
and look at his bodyguard. Clevis. Look at his bodyguard. Man, you can't make this up, man.
If you don't have a real wholeness to create it, what you have to do is you have to do things like create voodoo dolls. You have to do things like enchant. You got to burn incense. You got to do a lot of different shit to try to focus your mind, your own mind, and create something. So that's what I call booty magic.
Listen to this dude. Hey, listen to this dude. This dude telling you how to create booty magic. Who says that? He going to explain to you how to create booty magic. Y'all think I'm lying? Y'all think I'm lying? Y'all think I'm lying? Y'all think I'm lying? Everybody hit the like button. How many likes we got? Then I'm going to show you the video of this dude giving you the recipe to create what he calls booty magic. Oh, yeah. Seen and unseen boxing. I'm not making this up. I'm going to show you proof, receipts. Somebody, all you people in his chat that continue to egg him on, before y'all don't have him to watch anymore, I suggest y'all tell him stop mentioning Blue's name, bro. Y'all ain't going to have a platform to go watch. Get the likes up, man. We got 400 people in here. We should have 400 likes. Mike Lee said he's sick. No, he's not. He's confused. It's tug of war, right? He likes males, but he's pretending that he likes females. That's where the difference lies. So I just need y'all to get the likes up to 300-400 so I can show you where he put the recipe. The recipe. He's going to explain to you how to create it. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Oh, no, I got to show you. And I just need y'all to tell this dude, stop mentioning my name. No, I am non-love. That's not what it is. It's just confusion. It's tug of war with internal tug of war. See, when you have internal tug of war, it can spill in, and you can confuse that with people who have serious illnesses. That's the difference. No, his issue is he can't be who he is, and so it's overloading him, and he can't help himself. He don't know what to do. He don't know how to release himself. It's too much pressure on his back, and he don't know how to release himself. I need y'all to get them likes up so I can show you some more receipts. Jamal, you caught that, huh? Jamal? So all his little minions in the chat, high-fiving and chest bumping. All the minions high-fiving and chest bumping in his chat that love to just, they don't like me. They don't like Bill Haney. They don't like 7-8. They don't like Champ Side and he don't like Showbiz and it's always Bill Haney, me, Champ Side or Showbiz or Devin Haney. It's constant. So I suggest the people go to his chat when he's live and tell him, do not mention this dude's name, please. It's going to get bad for you. It's going to get ugly. Lincoln Lawyer. It's going to get bad for you, Lincoln Lawyer. See, at least the Lincoln Lawyer was a ladies' man. He's a man's man. There's a difference. T-Bugs, he don't have the googly eyes. He's everything about him's googly. Get the likes up so I can show these receipts. Tell you what this dude did, right? This is where he started having disdain for me. We was in Texas. This is all true. Y'all know what this fraud do? We in Texas, right? We talking about going to the gentleman's club. We gonna eat first. We go to Fred Barbershop Conversations. If I'm lying, I'm fine. Y'all seen the pictures of all the brothers from the LDBC. Me, Black Fight Fan, BF, Fred. Even Boxing Ego was there. This is all true. All the brothers was there. Y'all always see that infamous picture of all of us in front of the barbershop, right? It's 190 degrees and Blue got on beef and broccoli Timbs and fatigue shorts. Y'all see the picture, right? This dude, we all going to the turkey leg hut. Y'all know I'm not making this up. I can give y'all receipts, right? We go to the turkey leg hut. On the way there, there's 21519. What's up, family? This dude keeps saying, hey, bro, I'm going to sit next to you. So I'm like, huh? Yo, I'm going to sit next to you. So it got uncomfortable. So I said, bro, why you want to sit next to me? Oh, nah, because he knew. I'm like, bro, this is diabolical. Why you keep saying you want to sit next to me? It's about 50 of us. This is all true. It's about 50 of us. This is the first time I even met this dude in person. Yo, I'm going to sit. Bruh. So I said, bruh, what you mean? So he says, oh, nah, because so he's trying to think of something. So he says, nah, I want to clear up something. Like, so now he wanted to sit next to me to clear up something. What? So I'm like, bro, yeah, whatever. He disappears. We go to Turkey Leg Hut. He pops up, starts talking about, if I'm lying, I'm flying. General, if I'm lying, I'm flying. General, ask Black Fight Fan. Ask Fred from Barbershop Con. Ask anybody. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Dude shows up with a dude. This is all true. This is why I say stop mentioning my name, bro. He shows up with a dude out of nowhere and starts telling everybody, yeah, I got to hurry up because my wife don't like me hanging with him. I can't tell my wife I'm with him. With the dude he with. Dude looks sus. You can't tell your wife you with your man. Never. Never. What you mean? Right? Anybody was there can tell me if I'm making this up. Any one of my brothers from Texas, Dallas, Houston, or any one of the brothers, tell me if I'm lying. Tell these people if I'm lying. Yeah, my wife don't like me hanging with him. My wife don't want me around him. My wife don't. You're a grown man, bro. What you mean? Then, we go into the gentleman club. We mob up. We deep. We go into the spot. You know what this dude did? This dude went with old boy. I got to go to the bathroom. He went with his man to the bathroom and never came back. I ain't never seen that dude in person ever again. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Ask Fred Barbershop Conversations. Him and his man, I'm going to the bathroom. We get to the spot. Him and his man say they going to the bathroom, and I ain't never seen this dude in person. I ain't never seen Fannon International Boxing. I'm saying his name. I never seen that dude in person ever again in life. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I'm not capping about nothing. I'm not capping about nothing. That's what this dude did. So he keeps mentioning me. I realized, right? The nonsense. I'm like, oh, okay. It started to dawn on me. Okay, this what type of time this dude is on. No problem, my brother, or whatever you identify as. You just stay over there. Then it gets worse when he called one of the bros. I'm not gonna say name or nothing. He calls one of the bros and says, "Yo, bro, I just told my wife. I just told her to leave. My wife left, bro. It's safe for you to come over." What? Those at the part said, "Blue, you've been hating on Fannon for years. Nothing to hate on, brother. I'm a heterosexual male, and there's nothing better than women. Nothing to hate on. Not a single thing. Not a single thing." Not a single thing. He told you he was a lawyer. Did you ever see him practice? I'm just telling you the facts. I don't mention that dude's name. He keep mentioning me. Chassis T, peace of blessings. I don't mention that dude. He mentions me. All I'm doing is telling y'all the God honest truth. This ain't a lie. He a lawyer, right? Tell him to sue me. Don't he tell you he a lawyer? A world-class lawyer? Tell him to sue me then. If I'm making this up. Convo with Cam. Peace and blessings to the queen in the super chat. Dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. She said, salute, Blue. Keep grinding, family. Blessings to you always. Sending love and light to you and your family. Blessings, queen. I appreciate you 1,000%, queen. This dude keep mentioning me. I ain't never mentioned him. Never. Darius Stubblefield, brother, becoming an official channel member, family member of this here Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute, family. This dude can't even spell. You must be him, hiding in plain sight. you've been sneak dissing Cannon for years. About time you put a name with it. I don't have to hide anything. And I've mentioned his name when I feel like it. I don't have to hide anything. Not have to sneak diss anybody. If I want to diss you, I'm just going to diss you. I'm very upfront. There's no need for me to sneak do anything. See, there you go again. He got y'all thinking the wrong mentality. Y'all always thinking about sneaking around. Y'all continue to think about sneaking around. Sneaking. Boy, oh boy. Sneaky links. Sneaking. All y'all do over there is sneak. My connection is bad. It might be. It's out of control, bro. This dude is out of control, man. He got to be stopped, bro. It's out of control, bro. Right, sneaking. I don't have to sneak for anybody, bro. Why I gotta sneak? Sneak. Bro, man, come on, man. So therefore, that's that gentleman. So now what I was saying was, apparently, he got offended. Oi, Jamaica. What's up, family? What up, brethren? Listen, he got offended, apparently, because I gave my opinion on the comments made by Errol Spence in the interview with Andre S.O.G. Ward. That's my opinion. I didn't slight Errol Spence. What I gave you was my opinion. What I gave you was what I would tell Errol Spence if me and Errol Spence was standing face to face and he asked me, or I got the opportunity, I would tell him, I don't agree with that, with what you did. That's my opinion. Why? Because if you make a decision, you got to stand, you got to live with it. You knew going into the fight, you wasn't prepared, so you took the L. There's no need for you to give the details to the world on the L you took. And so then people came in my chat and they said, how you going to tell a man what to say and what not to say? Well, just like in that very same interview, Errol Spence, in that very same interview, Errol Spence says, when Andre Ward asked him about more details with him and Derrick James, he said, I'm going to save that for when I'm not boxing anymore. So if you can stop yourself short of giving details on specific topics, you could have stopped yourself short of giving details on the Terrence Crawford situation. Errol Spence is extremely smart. He's extremely intelligent. So therefore, Errol Spence completely understands that he puts this information that he did not spar, he had broken ribs, and he was partying, then that put an asterisk by Terrence Crawford's victory. He knows very well what that does. It's the same thing when Manny Pacquiao, after the Floyd fight, tried to say, oh, I tore my shoulder. No, you knew, you said, I took this fight because the financial gain, the generational wealth that it provides me and my family and my kids. I took this fight because at the end of the day, this is how I took it. You can't tell me Errol Spence thought he was really going to lose that fight. No, Errol Spence, what I see is he underestimated Terrence Crawford, right? And you had to know you wasn't going to roll out the bed and beat Terrence Crawford. Harris Pham said, yeah, it's your opinion, so why do you care? What do you mean it's my opinion, so why do I care, you numbnut? This is my job, and people ask me my opinion, unlike you. What do you mean it's my opinion, so why do I care? Right? What are you talking about? I care because it's the sport of boxing. That's why I care. Because it's my job and it's the sport of boxing to give my opinion on matters. So what are you talking about? Why do I care? Everybody has an opinion in the sport of boxing. Not so smart guy. When you sit there, they are prize fighters. If he would have won, none of this. This is what I'm trying to tell you. So if he would have won, he wouldn't have told us that he... Did you hear any details with the Danny Garcia fight? Did you hear any details with the Sean Porter fight? You didn't hear any details of that. You hear the details when he lost. Inside the square circle, my brother King Judah in the building. What up, family? So when he lost, everybody wants to know, and he gave you the details. But when he won, you don't care about the details because he won. Do me a favor, get Harrison, fam. Get him out of here. Goodbye. You are Fannon. DJ Furious One, what's up, family? Marvelous Tracks, what's up, family? Or you one of his minions that walk on your brain. Get him out of here. Goodbye. Kenneth Neal, what's up, family? Cry, what's up? Here we go again. People asked, and he told his truth, which is why some people never give y'all the time of day when y'all want interviews. You're not very bright. You're not very smart. I just told you. He puts a limitation in the interview with Andre Ward when he wanted to put a limitation on it. When Andre Ward asked him about specific topics, he also said, I'm not going to go into that. I'm going to save that for my book and when I retire. Right? So what are you talking about? So he picked and chose what details he wanted to tell you. Because if that was the case and you're trying to act like, well, he was being an open book, then he would have been an open book about everything. So if he picked and chose what he wanted to be out there because he's saving stuff for the retirement and for his book, then why did he release those details? Because he has to know that is going to he knows that is going to discredit Terrence Crawford. You're slow. I'm not. Trillion Dream Deuce, what's up, my guy? Okay, I'm not slow. I'm very smart. You pick and choose what details you wanted to tell. If you were saving it for the book and for your retirement, what more juicy story would you say for your retirement and for the book than other than the details of the Terrence Crawford fight? Huh? Make it make sense. So as I told you, when Andre Ward asked, he was asked the question, what are you supposed to say? Okay, he was asked other questions by Andre Ward, and he said, I'll pass. So why didn't he pass on that? You could have easily said, listen, it is what it is. It was what it was. I didn't, he could have said this. I didn't properly prepare for Terrence Crawford, and he was the better guy. That's it. That's all. But to say I didn't have sparring 7 weeks before the fight, to give y'all details, I didn't have sparring 7 weeks before the fight. I had a broken rib 7 weeks before the fight. I didn't have any southpaws in camp. I didn't have the Errol Spencer's Olympic gold medal. Olympian. He's a 3-time champion, unified champion. He's undefeated. He's top 5 pound for pound. If you made that decision to say, I'm going into the biggest fight of my career completely unprepared, then keep it to yourself. Then keep it to yourself. Deluxe Recordings, brother in the super chat. He said, New York City all day. Yes, sir. Tay Brown, peace and blessings, Queen. Salute to you, Brown Sugar. Salute to the 11520. T-Buzz said he didn't spar 5. Well, he said 5 to 6, 7 weeks, something like that. That's what he said. So what I'm saying is that you could have kept that to yourself, or you kept the details about Derrick James to yourself. That's all I'm saying. But he knew putting that, Errol Spence is very intelligent. He knew putting that out there discredits Terrence Crawford's victory in the eyes of his fans. That's what it does. It gave them an excuse and gave them a safety net to say, yeah, see, he wasn't himself. Yeah, see, this was going on. I'm a huge Errol Spence advocate and fan. But I'm a realist as well. I'm honest and I'm real. I don't care who you are. I'm going to tell you the truth. Hey, bro, come on, bro. Let me give y'all another example for the slow people that don't understand. Let's say you had a relationship, a famous relationship, right? And they divorce, right? And one person does an interview after 3 years, and he sits down and starts telling you how the person cheated on me, they took money from me, right? The person did this, the person did that. And you like, wow, I ain't know all that. Yeah, man. And then you be like, well, what did you do? And you be like, well, I ain't gonna get into that details. I'm gonna save that for my book. Well, what did you just do? Well, what did you just do? You just made them look completely bad, and we don't know what you did. That's what I'm saying. And again, am I saying Errol is lying? No. I believe it's 1,000% true. But whose fault is that? Your fault. If you said, I saw this money and I knew this money was available to me, and they told me to postpone it, and I said, no, I can't postpone it. I forced their hand to make this fight because that was generational wealth, and I knew my kids and my family would be good forever once I get that check, win, lose, or draw, so I made the fight happen. Well, okay, so right there it ends. You wasn't in it for the right reason to begin with. So right there it ends. So there's no need to tell the world your lack of preparation and injuries going into the fight. A lot of people wanted to know, Gary Childress, but if you're not going to tell everything, then don't tell nothing. Because you know it is going to make Terrence Crawford look like he got over on a guy who was not himself. On top of that, right? On top of that, then you have a situation where, no, I didn't forget 7-8. I'm just explaining to them why he even mentioned my name today. I ain't forget to that part. I'm just meant Callie, peace of blessings, queen. Oh, they coming. Come on. I'm right here. Abbas Live, what's up? Blue, you back going live now? No, just for specific topics. Yes, sir. I didn't forget General. I'm just giving them the whole backstory of how this even came about. Yeah, Cedric Trevor, I don't make up stories, brother. DVJ 600, what's up? I don't make up no stories. Anything I tell you is honest truth, man. Benjamin Harrington, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. Says salute Blue in chat. Salute to you, family. So what I'm saying is, right? What I'm saying is, do I say Errol Spence is lying? No. Do I believe he went through all those things? 1,000%. But it's unnecessary to say that publicly because you know it's going to discredit Terrence Crawford. Let me show y'all. Right now, if a fighter fought Tank Davis and a fighter that fought Tank start telling you that he lost because of X, Y, and Z, so on and so forth, y'all will not be on here talking about, oh, well, it's his truth. He's just telling the truth. Y'all would be in here talking about, oh man, he making up excuses. Right now, if Devin Haney was to come on here and say, in the Ryan Garcia fight, I wasn't feeling well, I couldn't spar, I couldn't do it, y'all would be crucifying Bill Haney and Devin Haney. That's what you would do. Get this dude out of here. Don't ever come back here, brother. Oh, almost banned the wrong person. Don't ever come back here. If Devin Haney came on here, right, Devin Haney got cheated. But Ryan Garcia tested positive for banned substance. And y'all still blaming Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia got suspended, had to pay $1 million fine. The fight got overturned, and y'all still blame Devin Haney talking about, oh, a loss is a loss. I can't unsee the loss. Now, Errol Spence tells you, I had broken ribs, I couldn't spar, I couldn't do this, so on and so forth, and y'all talking about, oh, see, he's just telling his truth. He's just telling his truth. Make that make sense. I don't see one person on here talking about, man, Errol Spence, we can't unsee that loss. I see a bunch of people talking about, oh, that's his truth. He telling the truth. I'm glad he told us detail. I knew something was wrong. That's what y'all saying. Go read the comments. In my inbox, man, Errol just telling his truth. What you want him to do? But Ryan Garcia tested positive. These same people in my inbox talking about, man, Devin got a loss. He really lost. You can't unsee him getting knocked out. You can't unsee him getting dropped. You can't unsee the left hook. But now, all of a sudden, you can unsee everything that happened with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. Now nobody, I knew something was wrong with him. I knew he wasn't himself in the locker room. I knew he wasn't this. I knew he was injured. Bro, stop. This is why boxing is diabolical, bro. This is why I stopped doing a lot of live streams. This is why. This is why I slowly start dialing it back. Because this boxing is a space of femininity. How bizarre it is that this is a gladiator sport, a combat sport, but it's filled with estrogen. It's lacking testosterone. It's a bunch of the fighters are emotional. The fighters don't have no type of accountability. None. Nobody want to be accountable. Everybody emotional. It's nasty work. I'm not going to interview with him because he said this about me. Oh, you said that. Look at this dude. Oh, you used to be who said I wasn't an Errol Spence fan? So because I tell the truth about a situation makes me not an Errol Spence fan? Tells me a lot about y'all in your real life. No, it shows that I really am a fan because I could tell Errol Spence the absolute truth. Just like I could tell Terrence Crawford the absolute truth. I could tell Devin Haney the absolute truth. Because I'm a real one. But guess what? These young people and these people today's time in this society, they don't have a real bone in their body. It don't exist. They don't have an accountability bone. I'm deep. I do legs twice a week because it boosts your testosterone. These dudes don't want to do no leg exercises. All you see on social media, and I laugh about it, and it's funny, All you see on social media when it comes to leg day, oh man, it's leg day again. I hate leg day. That's where all your testosterone come from. Legs. That's why women go to the gym. I be seeing women in the gym, they do legs 3 times a day. 3 times a week. That's why most women today got more testosterone than these men. Crazy work. Clarissa Shields got more testosterone than 90% of the boxers, the male boxers. It's ugly, bro. I'd rather tell you the ugly truth than a pretty lie. Any day. I'd rather tell you the ugly truth than a pretty lie any day. That's just me. And you can say what you want about me. It is what it is, man. My brother, the Drew Titan LLC in the building, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, I just pulled up. What is the title, bro? Hey, Drew, once again, this dude decided, Drew, to mention my name out the blue and start telling people that I'm invested in, I pay fighters $1,500 a week to do this and do that. Bro, it's wow. Lewis Brown in the super chat dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, Blue, big homie, please send me the link so I can offer a different perspective. Okay, give me a second. Cedric Trailer, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, disgusting behavior. Guess dude kicked the closet door open. The zestiness is real. It's super real. Dude is diabolical, bro. Glenn Shepard, brother in the super chat, he said, blood, hashtag keep punching. Salute to your family. It's just wild crazy, bro. All I do is, bro, I stay to myself, bro. I work out. I kick it with the brothers in the chat. Bro, I just mind my business. Right? New York Knicks won. New York is up. It's upside down. My kids graduate. I'm minding my business, bro. Terrell, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, we all know Curl don't want to fight Dev next. So why is Bill and Dev keep harping on it and not sending Keisha on the contract next? Just move on. So let me explain that, right? So about that, here's the thing. I forgot how far Shakur Stevenson was going with this Devin Haney stuff, right? I forgot. And I got a reminder yesterday. A brother was like, Blue, Devin gonna keep pressing this Shakur fight because Shakur was pressing him. And I forgot Shakur did the whole antics with the bottles and the sign the contract and you running and you ducking and all of this nonsense that Shakur was doing. Right? Me personally, Terrell, like I said, I would rather Bill and Dev just go ahead and just get the Keyshawn thing moving and just move on, right? But once I got the reminder, no, Dev can stay on his neck because the Keyshawn fight is going to present itself anyway, one way or another. It's going to present itself one way or another anyway. Shakur did all that. Dev called his bluff, and now y'all want to leave him alone. Man, leave him alone, man. You know what I'm saying? Even me, I want to apologize to Bill and Dev right now. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, Bill, Dev, you know what? I said, man, just go ahead and move on this. No, stay on his neck. He did all that capping. That's what he did. And we got to start holding these people accountable, bro. Shakur was doing all that, sign the contract, the bottles over, all these antics. Then get on social media and talk about, man, you doing publicity stunts. No, you was doing publicity stunts. I forgot all about the publicity stunts he was doing. Now Dev is on this. Now Dev done called his. If you want to go to 144, Jay Prince said if we make the fight, it got to be at 44. Shakur said it's only fair at 144. So Dev said, let's do it at 144. Now you want to catch weight. You said you wanted the same deal that Jose Ramirez had. Now he gave you that deal. Now, once again, you're backtracking. You said at 135, oh, he ain't going to send me no contract. Then Dev send you the contract at 35. Well, the contract ain't what I want it to be. So I'm going to go to the WBC and look to get a better contract than the one you. No. So I was saying, hey, Bill, they should move on. And like I said, now, no, stay on his neck. Now they call this bluff. Now he picking on Shakur. Now he picking on Shakur. Oh, he picking on Shakur. K different breed, peace of bless, Queen. How you feeling today? I'm in the gym, Queen. I'm trying to catch up to you. You feel me? Orb Jones, what up? Right? So now I'm supposed to be telling Bill and Dev to ease up off the brakes, right? Start mashing the brakes on him because it's pointless to keep pressing him about a fight he don't want. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not doing that. The Keyshawn fight gonna be there. It's still gonna present itself. The Keyshawn fight still gonna present itself. It ain't going nowhere. Salute to Kendall, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub. Kendall, where you been at, bro? He said, I need to know where you got the fit. I've been to combat zones that look more civilized than New York. He said, did Fannon really say he wants to diddle a tank? No, he didn't say that, but his body language say everything. Hey, Kendall, you know what they say, right? When a woman's body language tells you everything about if she has interest in you, right? Well, this dude, again, allegedly, I don't know what he identifies at, but his body language tells us everything we want to know. Cam in the building. What up with you, Cam? Salute, family. Dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, what up, Blue Bud? Keep your foot on these clowns' necks. The Boston fanboys stay in their feelings and keep trying to protect the guy they like. King Cam, blessings to you. We're going to be working, too. We're gonna have an announcement, me and Cam. We're going to be working, man. I'm on the grind, Queen. I'm on the grind. I'm staying consistent. Kendall in the super chat again, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Says Shakur is turning into Tank with all these games. Shaking my head. This is a fact. So now I'm supposed to be like, hey, nah, just ease up on him. You know what I'm saying? Ease up on him, right? Black Cam TV, what up, family? Thinkers Think, what up, family? No, Shakur said he wanted to fight. He said 144. Now he just a couple of years ago he just fought Jose Ramirez at 144. So why he can't fight me? Okay, so Dev said, well, let's do it at 144. Now he picking on him? Man, y'all gotta start making this make sense, bro. Dot Connector, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, wow, Blue is bigger than boxing to the point these guys are in other men boxes. Funny but sad. This is a fact. Hey man, did y'all get the likes up so I can show y'all the thing his recipe for booty magic? Montavio Berry, salute. Oh, y'all thought I forgot? Oh no, I didn't forget. Oh, I didn't forget. I need y'all to get the likes all the way up. How many likes we got? Sharif, salute. Yes, sir. Knicks. We missing 100 likes. I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes all the way up. Dog fight. What up, family? I need y'all to get the likes up. Jelly Bean, yeah, so I don't know what made him wake up on this glorious Thursday, blue and orange sky, New York day, and say, let me go at the New York guy today. I don't know what made him say that. I don't know what in his right mind said that was a good idea? Southwest Dites, what's up, family? I don't bother anybody. I mind my business. I stay in my own lane. It's my favorite place, my own lane. But you wake up telling these folk tales, telling people that, yeah, Blue be doing this and Blue be taking this money and that money and he be doing. Hey, bro, why you mentioning me? So, because you was just watching Errol Spence in that training video, sweating, pursuit. How you say it? I can't even get the little. Pursuitly. How you say the word, man? I can't get it out, man. Paper Chaser, what up, family? D-Man, what up, family? So now, Mad Ma, what up, family? Big Fact, No Cap, what up? Rico Rich, what up? So now you done watch that Errol Spence video profusely. I can't even get it out. So he been watching Errol Spence sweating profusely, right? And now, how dare I ruin his fantasy? Ratchetson 91, what's up? Now, how dare I come along and ruin his fantasy? And now he's upset. And now he's upset. Now he's upset. Oh, you Blue out here. I bet you any amount of money he taking money. Man, that's what he said. Y'all don't believe me? I'm a show. Let me. Profusely, man. I can't get there. I can't. It just won't. It don't work for me, man. Hold on. I'm gonna see what. I'm gonna see. Hold on. Yeah, dude mentioning my name for no reason. Kendall back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Blue and Fannon feel like the modern day Frank Lucas and Nicky Barnes. He wants to be you so bad. He ain't nowhere near neither one of them dudes. Kendall. No, he's more like it's more like Frank Lucas and RuPaul. It's more like that. More like Frank Lucas, Nicky Barnes versus RuPaul. That's what it's like. More or less like that. Yeah, that's what it's like. Boss fan full time, my brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, crazy how you been shadow banned on my YouTube, but they pushing full non-zesty. Yeah, it's diabolical. Diabolical. Oh, I want to show y'all this, man. Oh, here, I think I found it. Here we go.
I would bet money that Blue Blood is getting money off fighters. I would bet money that Blue Blood is getting money off fighters. I bet money that some of these guys own a piece of Devin. Because if Ray David, because if what's his name again, man? The guy everybody hates, Rick Glazier. If Rick Glazier wants to buy 10% of Bam Rodriguez, and they tell Bam and he told him no, you don't think somebody like Chuck E. Cheese, who can drop $1,500 a day, isn't going to say, let me buy a piece of this kid?
Did he just call me Chuck E. Cheese?
No, look, I would bet I would bet money that Blue Blood is getting money off fighters.
Did this dude call me Chuck E. Cheese? Freedom March, what's up, family? Did the Lincoln lawyer call me Chuck E. Cheese? Talking about I'm getting money off of fighters? Yeah, I am getting money off of fighters. Right now, the sport of boxing. So, how many likes do we have? Let's go back to the videotape. How many likes do we have? Somebody tell me how many likes we got. Willie Sinclair, what's up, family? $340 likes, not enough. Jelly Bean, what's up, family? Oh, we got 400. Okay, we got it. Okay. Thomas Amore, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, peace, brother. Keep giving the real. Masculinity and maturity is the current boxing world is limited. Yep. He said, it's a huge turnoff. The sport is suffering. These guys got to do better. All facts. Now, listen to this. Now, I want y'all to hear this now. Brace yourselves. Everybody sitting down somewhere? Is everybody sitting down somewhere? Let me talk. How Jada said, let me talk. Let me talk. Telling my LDBC brothers and my peopleizations, my family in the chat. Let me talk. Hold on. Let me talk. Freedom March, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, my guy. Hold on. Let me talk. That's me talking my LDBC brothers and my peopleizations in the building. Hold on. Is everybody sitting down? Like my brother Champside said, if everybody's sitting down, press 1 in the chat. Well, press the number 7 because that's my favorite number. And it's my wife's favorite number. So don't press 1. Give me the number 7 in the chat. Just fill up the chat with the number 7, like my brother Champside usually say. So I could play this here receipt for you. How this dude give you a description. How he a chemist for booty magic. Yeah, somebody better tell y'all in here that y'all secretly in here that be supporting this dude, right? And over there glazing and trying to throw dirt on my name and trying to make me look bad. Y'all better tell this dude stop mentioning my name, man. He could do a whole show and then got to mention me. He ain't got to mention me. Let's get into this. Yeah, Freedom March. Freedom March. This is a guy, Freedom March. Now, Freedom March, you are a heterosexual male. You are a military man, right? Would you listen to a guy that sits down and breaks down like he's a chemist how to get booty magic? What kind of people sit and listen to this dude talk? This is what you got to question. The type of people that actually sit there and listen to this guy talk. When he says stuff like this, is outside of this world. Listen to this, people.
If you don't have women, if you don't have a real wholeness,
if you don't have women, he starts off, if you don't have a woman
to create it, what you have to do is you have to do things like create voodoo dolls. You have to do things like enchant. You got to burn incense. You got to do a lot of different shit to try to focus your mind, your own mind, and create something. So that's what I call booty magic.
That's what I call booty magic. Did y'all hear this guy? Did y'all just hear this guy give you a description of how to create booty magic? And now he sits there and people are listening to this guy. Are listening to this guy discuss these things. How to create booty magic when there's no women around. Now, I want to ask you guys this question, because I don't even watch this dude. He don't even come across my timeline anymore. He doesn't even come across my timeline anymore. But just answer this question. What kind of sane person sits and listens to this dude for an hour or more? He told the world that he is Hitler's grandson. And you have people sitting there calling in talking about, yeah, because blue blood. What kind of people? It's not even offensive anymore. I told you, this is why, what did I tell y'all, right? Tank Davis invokes the type of people. I told you, Tank Davis has the Joker. Remember the Joker. I keep telling y'all this. Y'all think I'm joking. I'm super serious, bro. I'm super serious, right? Remember the Joker was up against the underworld, right? And the mobsters, you know, they dress up, you know, whatever. His was a bunch of misfits. These are the type of people that he attracts. This dude and the dude, the great debater that sits over there talking about he's the great debater, after Tank done told him, kiss my Converse, this dude got a whole family, supposed to be a family man. Tank done told this man, kiss my Converse. And this man, publicly, ain't never endorsed this dude, ain't never went on his channel, support him, did none of that. Straight show enough them, kiss my Converse, right? And this dude went in, man, hey, man, I'm a big fan of yours, man. Come on, don't do me like that. What? Never. I have no respect for these people, bro. I'm telling y'all. Muscle Up Cat, my brother in the super chat, he said, that's fleece. I'm telling y'all, man, I don't, bruh. Freedom March, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Booty Magic Blue. That's who listens. Right. This dude is he's the reverse version of Magic Mike. Magic Mike danced for women. He danced for men. Freedom March, my brother, back in the super chat for Fannon and the Booty Magic Magicians. Yeah, this is diabolical, bro. Drew Titan, the Drew in the building. He said, pause. What the? Yeah, Drew. Using logics, now he wants to come blame me. Now I'm at fault for minding my business. Let's go, man. Salute. So now I'm at fault because I mind my business and you mention me, and now I tell the world and retaliate. Now, oh man, we always got to go at each other. Now everybody want me to be Martin Luther King. Why? All I do is mind my business, bro. Jalen, peace, blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? I mind my business every day. Now you want me to turn the other cheek. As a matter of fact, go sit at the kiddie table, bro. Again, you got too much estrogen running through your veins. Using logic. Man, go sit at the kiddie table, bro. No, now I'm supposed to now I'm supposed to sit here and I'm not supposed to say nothing. No. I'm not supposed to defend myself. I'm not supposed to say nothing. Because this dude admiring Earl Spence and admiring Tank Davidson, he viewing them with hard eyes. That's for women, bro. I don't view these fighters with no hard eyes. I view them from a competitive nature. I don't care about their physical appearance other than getting on the scale, and if they don't look correctly on the scale, because I'm looking for details for the outcome of the fight. He's looking for details to take him on a date. There's a difference. So now you want me to be quiet. Now you want to hush me. Now you want to tell me shut up and dribble. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. All I did was give my personal opinion on the situation. Period. Andre K, goodbye, bro. Goodbye. Goodbye. Eight, brother in the super chat, he says, salute, OG, bro. For sure got the surgery. Shout out to the Knicks. Salute, family. See what I'm saying? People will always reveal themselves. People will always reveal themselves. Now he here talking about, hey, man, Turkey had male ring card men for Devin Haney. Talk about that. Why the hell you was looking at the male ring cards? I don't even look at the ring card girls themselves. Why was you paying attention to the male ring card men? You're supposed to be watching the fight. I don't know who was the ring card people for Devin Haney last fight with Brian Norman. Why was you paying attention to that? Because you a hater. And I ain't never seen no male ring card men. I ain't never seen that. And if he was, so what? I ain't paying attention to that. And what does that have to do with Devin Haney? If Devin Haney had male, he didn't choose the ring card people. So what do you care about that? Make that make sense. Turkey had male ring card people for Devin Haney. And what does that have to do with Devin Haney? And not so smart guy. For your information, that don't have nothing to do with Turkey either. See? That don't have nothing to do with Turkey either. Turkey don't choose the ring people, the ring card people. Not so smart person. And Devin definitely don't. You don't even know what you're talking about. You think Turkey got time to, hey, what ring card people we gonna have here? You don't even know what you're talking about. The event managers choose the ring card people. Not so smart person. And it's typically somebody local, if it's not a major promotion company like Top Rank that use the same ring card girls over and over. The only reason you even know who those ring card girls is because Top Rank used those same girls over and over and over again. See, I have put on events. Not so smart person. You don't even know what you're talking about. And it's always not so smart people in here that love to talk. Yeah, your Lord and Savior. See, it's always poor, broke people and broke-minded people that complain about people with money. Do you notice that? Do you ever see people with money complain about people with money? Because real recognize real. Have you ever seen a person with money complain about a person with money? You don't see that. It's always people like that dude talking about your Lord and Savior, turkey out of the sheet, because he lives in his mama's basement with spaghetti sauce on his t-shirt. Screaming upstairs, is the meatloaf ready? And I'm not even talking about physical finance. I'm talking about minded people. Because there's always somebody with more money than you. Money don't make you. Money just highlight who you really are. That's all it does. It's your mentality and your personality. It's who you are. The money only highlights it. If you're a terrible person, you're going to be a terrible person with money. If you're a good person, you're going to be a good person with money. But a person that has no drive, is lazy, no ambition, those are the people that continue to have disdain for people that have passion, that have drive, that have motivation. Turkey is my Lord and Savior. Why? Because you know that you'll never reach his status in life. You know you'll never reach my status in life. So you want to try to make it that I praise Turkey al-Sheikh. Sad, bro. Here we have a dude talking about, yeah, man, the ring card. You supposed to be watching Devin Haney fight Brian Norman. You concerned with the ring card people? Make that make sense. You concerned with the ring card people. I don't know who the ring card people was. Devin Haney fought in November. You remember the men that was the ring card people. That's why you hear defending Fannon. It all makes sense to me. But you see how quickly I identified you? To read, what's up, family? That's why you defending Fannon. Because you live in a closet as well. Just come out, bro. Today's time, it's a different era. You can come out. You can come out. See, people like myself, money don't move me. Money does nothing for me. But it does something for my family. That's why I'm after it.
Ay, papi.
Adiós, Delita. Mañana.
Mañana no.
¿No?
El lunes.
Ay, sí.
Ay, sí. Ay, sí.
See, the money helps me feed my family and make my family comfortable. That's what money should make you comfortable. It don't make you. It should give you room for error. It don't make you. Money gives you room for error. Money makes you comfortable. That's what money does. When used correctly. No. Yeah, we knew that already.
Well, he's excited. I mean, we knew that, but
see, my wife is telling me right now, my son passed his, what was his score?
Well, he didn't tell me the score.
My son took his algebra class today.
His
regents, and he just passed. That's riches. He's never. How long has he been on honors?
Well, since
Since what? forever.
Yeah, it's never been open, actually.
My son is never, my youngest son, yesterday was upset because he didn't think that he was going to pass it. He didn't think that he had all the tools to pass his algebra regions class. My son has never not been on honors. My son is in the 9th grade and he has college courses. He's never had a class where he had under a 90 since they keep record. He has always been at the top of his class. Yesterday he was upset because he was studying and he thought there was things on the test that he wasn't prepared for. He was upset all night. Stayed in doing his regions from 7 o'clock this morning until 11 o'clock in the afternoon, in the morning, and just got his results that he passed again. That's riches, bro. That's riches. So guess what? How do I reward my son? I'm gonna get this bread so that I could use that bread to get him something and congratulate him. That's what you use it for. You see the difference? Just want to be. I don't. All I want is my wife physical being and my health. That's it. I'm good. And my kids' health and her health. I'm good with that. Genome Adventures, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. I used to listen to him and had a wrench on his channel. I said one negative about Tank when he was about to fight Roach. That no one asked for the fight. And that no one asked for the fight, and he took my wrench and kicked me out. Yeah. Because it's a different type of passion, bro. It's a different type of passion. Who's that passionate? Easy Lewin, what's up, family? Welcome back. What's up, family? Love you too. Listen, Big Dose, what's up? Here's the thing, right? The brother I just blocked. The reason I just blocked him is because, you see, all along he's been throwing little slick stuff here and there. DP Rocker, what's up, family? He was throwing little stuff here and there, throwing this, throwing that, throwing this, throwing that, right? At the whole time, I was trying to ignore him in the chat. Philip Nonhard, what up, family? Smooth, what's up? I was a Big Dose, what's up? I was ignoring him, and then he comes to the point where he's saying, "Oh, Devin had ring card." So I understand who you are. I don't want you here. Cali Monk, what's up, family? I got Jerron Ennis winning a split decision. My brother Drew Titan in the building in Super Chat said, "Blue, check your text." Okay. Right? So that's my thing. Oh, he got it. Shouts out to the general. I'm changing this over ASAP. Oh, I am doing it ASAP. Oh, he did it. Salute. Hi, mama. Drew, you are the man. Drew Titan is the man. Yo, Drew Titan is the man, bro. I now pronounce you husband and wife. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Drew Titan is the man. Drew, you are the man, bro. Mike Pope Show. What's up, family? Oh, they gonna flag me? Damn, Drew. You see? Yeah, I can't post it though, Drew. They'll flag me. Ah. Press 80. Salute, family. Appreciate you. He said when ESPN speaks on boxing, they need to reach out to you. Yeah, man, they do, man. All I do is speak the real. Big Dose, what up? I just speak the real. I just speak the real, bro. So people can't understand and can't respect the truth. Again, like I said before, right? I have never ever. I always been a supporter. I've always been a supporter of Errol Spence. When have I not been a supporter of Errol Spence? I've always been a supporter of Errol Spence. Take it to Rumble. Yeah, I don't even have a Rumble account, man. I gotta get one. I've always been. All I said was my truth on the situation. I'm not saying Errol Spence is lying or anything. I didn't say anything like that. That's not what I said. All I simply said was that I disagree with him discussing those details because it shines a negative. It discredits Terrence Crawford. That's all I said. That's all I'm saying is that it discredits Terrence Crawford. I didn't agree with him saying, going that far into it. Yes. And do I believe it happened? Yes. But Errol Spence is extremely smart. Say less, Drew. Hey, Drew, can you send me the link tonight when you go on? I want to come check it out. Jay Leonard Queen said, does it discredit? It does. It does. Because it's unnecessary details if you decided to make that decision. If you chose and you decided to make that decision, it's unnecessary details because it's going to discredit Terrence Crawford from your fan base. You know that very well. You are very smart. Jalen, it's like I gave the example earlier, right? Because here's the thing. He chose not to go into other details about other situations and say, I'll disclose those details and that information when I retire and do a book. So then why didn't you wait and do that with Terrence Crawford's situation? If you wasn't going to win the fight and you wasn't physically capable of competing against Terrence Crawford and you was doing it solely for the financial gain that night, why tell the world that? It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary because all you're doing is discrediting Terrence Crawford's victory. That's all you're doing. It's like this, right? If I go into a relationship and I say, oh, you know what? I got this relationship. I'll get a divorce, right? And I go and tell the world. And I say to the world, yeah, the info was out there, Jalen, but it didn't need to be confirmed by him. That's what I'm saying. It was unnecessary. He could have just said the obvious. Hey, you know what? Terrence Crawford was the better fighter. He won that fight. I wasn't as prepared as I should have been. Hat goes off to him. That's good sportsmanship. Just leave it at that. But to tell the world you had broken ribs, you didn't spar for weeks going in. Derrick James wasn't preparing you. You had no southpaw. You knew all of those things was going to prevent you from winning. It's no point in saying it. That's like me dating a stripper, marrying a stripper, a dancer, whatever, right? And then get a divorce and then be like, yeah, because she was cheating. All she wanted to do was stay out late at night. But I married her because she looked good. Bro, why are you telling the world this information now? It's no need. It's pointless. Because that's a decision you made. If the PBC said, hey, bro, don't take this fight now, and then you say, I had to take this fight right now because of the financial gain and the generational wealth it provided me, I had to take it from, okay, cool. Leave it as that. Leave it as that. Because what it does is That's true. Two G's. That's true. I'm just saying hypothetically, right? You can't be, you can't you agree to that as a man. You agree to these circumstances, then you deal with the consequences, and there's no need to tell the world about the circumstances that you decided to accept. It's no need. There's absolutely no need because you know what it's going to do to the other party. It's going to discredit them. And what started to happen? Everybody, you see, we knew Terrence Crawford. We knew Errol Spence wasn't right. We knew that. So what does it do? It says that Terrence Crawford didn't beat Errol Spence, right? He beat a watered down version of Errol Spence. That's what it says. Now you just put an asterisk by to your fan base to say that Terrence Crawford didn't beat the best version of you. That's what you did. So imagine if again, like I said, imagine if Devin Haney would have said, "Hey, I had broken ribs in the Ryan fight. I had this." People would be destroying Devin Haney. People would, but they pick and choose in this space who they want to do it with and who they don't want to do it. If you side with that person, you're gonna say, "Well, he's just telling his truth." If you don't side with that person, you don't like him, you're gonna say he's making up excuses. That's what this space provides. The Queen, she said, I didn't look at it as taking anything from Crawford. He didn't look well when arriving to the venue and folks were talking about it. I wanted to know what was up. I appreciate his honesty. Yeah, but he didn't need to tell you that. He didn't need to tell you that. Because he chose to be in that position. You choose to be in that position. Don't you dare come out and say, well, if they, no, it's not they. It's not they. Imagine this. You get a felony. You go to jail. You come out. You can't get a job. And now you start telling the world, bro, I can't get no job, bro. That these people holding me down, can't get no job. No, you chose to get a felony. You chose to get a felony. The Queen Jalen said, well, we agree to disagree. Jalen, let me ask you this question. If Devin Haney right now starts telling the world that he had broken ribs going into the Ryan Garcia fight, that he was partying going into the Ryan Garcia fight, that he wasn't training and couldn't spar going into the Ryan Garcia fight, and he got knocked out. He got dropped and he lost initially. And we don't know nothing about the PEDs and nothing, right? And Devin Haney comes out and says those things. What would the 90% of the boxing world say? See, we got to deal with facts over feelings. It's not about our feelings, it's about the facts. What would 90%, 95% of the boxing world say about Devin Haney? You know what they're going to say? They're going to say he's making up excuses. Let me ask you another question. If right now Canelo Alvarez comes out and says, oh, I had a knee injury, I couldn't spar before the Terrence Crawford fight, I couldn't do this, I had a rib injury, I had this, I had to do that, I wasn't prepared, I wasn't focused, what will we say about Canelo Alvarez? What will we say about Canelo Alvarez? You all know what you'll say. Canelo Alvarez making them excuses, right? Another thing. What did we all say when Manny Pacquiao came out and said after he lost to Floyd Mayweather, he had a shoulder injury going into the Floyd Mayweather fight. It prevented him from being himself. What did 90% of the boxing world say about that? No, but they as men, they don't need to confirm that to you. You ain't got to tell nobody that. You take your bumps with your bruises. right? Let me ask you a question, right, Queen Jalen? Did he tell you about the situation with Sean Porter? Did he ever tell you about that? Did he ever tell you about the training camp with Danny Garcia? Queen Jalen, did you ever hear about the situation, the sparring, the training camps for Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, your Dana Sugas? Did you hear any of those situations? Or do y'all think this started with the Terrence Crawford situation? No, Jalen is the queen. She knows I. Jalen is she's goaded over here. I'm just having a conversation with the queen. Right? I'm just breaking down the situation. Jalen is goaded over here. She can't do no wrong over here. She already know. She got a lifetime pass to say and do whatever the hell she want over here. So the thing I'm saying is, right, is that this didn't start with Terrence Crawford training camp. The only reason people interested in it is because he lost. When he won, you don't care. When he won, you don't care. He was drinking way more for the Sean Porter fight and not preparing correctly, way more for the Sean Porter fight and the Danny Garcia fight and the Ugas fight than he was Terrence Crawford. But he won, so nobody cares. This didn't start with, he's telling you right now, he's turning over a new leaf now going into the fight with Tim Tszyu. That wasn't then, so he was doing the same thing then, but he won. So he thought, his arrogance, this is the truth, thought that he could roll out the bed and do what he did against them, against Terrence Crawford, and it didn't happen. I know, Jalen, I know you, me too. What I'm saying is, I'm intrigued too, but it didn't need to be said publicly because he knew what it was going to do. So you passed, right? Like I tell you. What was your score?
I don't know.
Oh, what's that? Oh, later, kid. Did you take your key?
Huh?
You got your key?
Yeah.
The queen said I'd still be interested because he didn't look well. Right. I'm interested in his full story. Like I said the other day, Jalen. I'm interested. His Earl Spence whole life. Am I saying he's lying? Absolutely not. He's telling the truth. His whole life is a real life Creed and Rocky movie in real life. His whole entire situation, literally, like Andre Ward said, God has kept his hand on him forever. He's chosen. Errol Smith's movie, if you told his movie, you told his story, people would think it's fake. If we made a real movie out of Errol Spence's life and career and everything, people would think it's fake. So I'm very interested in it as well. You could have made it a movie. You understand? It still don't excuse the fact that it discredits Terrence Crawford. Hustler Home, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, a little color for the work. Hashtag LDBC. Salute, family. Oh, Jalen. See, the thing with Jalen is I understand. Jalen is not a Johnny come lately. She's not a casual. She's none of those. She's a true fan of sport of boxing and true fan of Errol Spence. That's why I'm having this conversation with Jalen. I choose to have this conversation with Jalen for one, she's supported me for 1,000 years over, so she deserves that respect. For two, the dialogue allows explanation. You understand? So therefore, that's why I have the dialogue with Jalen. His life, Errol Spence's life and career, is a movie in itself. It's a it. I don't want to hear the details. I want Errol Spence to make a. I'm not joking. His movie would be better, and he could make part 2, 3, and 4. Who here believes honesty? Errol Spence tells his story in a movie fashion, right? Now it's got to be some fiction in there because of real life characters, right? But who thinks Errol Spence's real life career in life and movie wouldn't be better than Creed and Rocky? Take that into consideration. If you was a movie writer and you wrote a movie about Errol Spence being a boxer, his movie would be better than, and it's true, his movie would be better than Creed and Rocky. Literally. What's up, bro? Jonathan Son, it would be better. Bro, him flipping his car, tumbling down the street and getting thrown from it. You would think that's fake. That's real life Fast and the Furious. Then coming back and winning again and winning another title. Then his eye gets detached and he comes back again. He started his career late because he was violent in school, as young in school. His father puts him in boxing. He asked his father, why you put me in boxing? He don't even know. He said, I don't know. It just seemed like the right thing to do. He goes to the Olympics. Like Andre Ward said, you cut the line, bro. Freckle Ginger, what's up? You cut the line, bro. You ain't even supposed to be able to compete with Olympians. You train with a trainer who's a well-renowned trainer who seems like y'all have this great relationship, only to find out y'all don't even have a relationship at all. Bro, tell me that won't be a bestseller, bro. And you can make that one, you ain't got to make that one movie. The Terrence Crawford fight in itself is one movie. You getting ready to fight a generational fighter in Manny Pacquiao and your eye gets detached and you tried to fight with the blurry vision and everything? You tried to pay the doctor? Errol Spence said he tried to pay the doctor to allow him to fight. He wanted to sign the waiver. Bro, that's a movie in itself, bro. It's a movie in itself. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford are real life Rocky and Apollo Creed. Real life. I heard from the grapevine that Terrence Crawford is going to go to camp with Errol Spence. I don't know how true it is. Heard it from a great source that Terrence Crawford could be going to camp and helping Errol Spence out this last little few weeks. Imagine if that's true. Rocky and Apollo Creed is fictional. Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence are real people, real fighters with real success. Their success is not fabricated. They have real success. They are real life Hall of Famers. Terrence Crawford, Apollo Creed was considered the greatest fighter, right? I want y'all to think about this. Apollo Creed was the best fighter in his generation. Terrence Crawford is legit, literally, the undefeated best fighter of his generation, bro. Rocky is a successful comeback story, the underdog story, the Errol Spence is that. Jonathan Simon said, Blue, I heard that from the horse's mouth. Y'all, you know I don't make up stories. I told you, a great source told me that Terrence Crawford is going to go help Errol Spence. Now take that into consideration, bro. That is a movie, bro. And you could do a spinoff of Crawford instead of Creed. You could do Crawford. Just like they did Rocky to Creed, you could do Spence to Crawford. Bro. Tell me that's not fire. Yee Huncho. See, that's 3 people now saying confirming it. He said, damn, why did homie who be in Ronnie Shields' gym said that to me yesterday on the game, Blue? I'm telling y'all, man. Roderick Hunter, what up? Spence, New York City, what up, family? It's a movie, bro. So, again, like I said, I'm intrigued by his story. I just think that saying that publicly like he did, it just discredits Terrence Crawford. That's what it does. It's not a knock. I'm not saying he's lying. I'm just saying it was unnecessary. I personally don't agree with it. I'm not saying he was wrong. I'm not saying he's lying. I'm just saying I personally don't agree with it. Now, you may agree with it. My reasoning is valid because if this was anybody else that sat there and did that, everybody in this world would say he's making excuses. When Manny Pacquiao said my shoulder was hurting before the Floyd fight and I couldn't do this, I need surgery, everybody instantly said, oh, bro, you're making excuses. You just lost. When Devin Haney talked about the pads and the weight that Ryan Garcia did, and this is, oh, he's making up excuses. We can't unsee what happened that day. It don't matter if Ryan got suspended. Don't matter if Ryan popped dirty. It don't matter if he had to pay $1 million fine. We can't unsee what happened. That's what the world says. Now, because Errol Spence is revered and loved, now his situation is different? No, it's not different. It's not different. When Canelo just came out and Canelo said, oh, I didn't prepare this, I didn't do that, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. What's up, baby? Right? For the Crawford fight, what did I say? He's making excuses. When Shakur had to fight with Edwin De Los Santos, and Shakur's hand was hurt, and Shakur said, my hand was hurt in the Edwin De Los Santos, nobody gave him a pass. Everybody said, oh, no, Shakur was scared. He was boring. This, and this. You didn't give Shakur a pass. Everybody said, oh, nah, Shakur was running in the fight. Shakur was scared. Shakur was this. He legit showed you he had a hand injury. Oh, that was an excuse. He got to run it back. That's what the boxing world said. Now, what makes Errol Spence different? What makes him different? Nothing. Nothing. So if I say, PK, TK, what up, family? So if I say, no, he shouldn't have did that, just like I would say with anybody else, right? Now it's blasphemy? No. If Devin came out and said, bro, it was my ribs, I couldn't spar, the boxing world would be destroying Devin Haney. The boxing world would be destroying Devin Haney. Nobody gave Keyshawn a pass for missing weight versus Edwin De Los Santos. Who gave him a pass? Everybody said it was his fault. Well, that's your fault. Ain't nobody gave Keyshawn a pass for missing weight with Evandel Santos. Not a single soul. Everybody placed blame. Bro, you did that. You did that to yourself. Ain't nobody gave him a pass. Why do we give Errol Spence a pass the same way he said that? Not that he's asking for a pass, but it's their truth, right? When they speak their truth and we don't agree with it, we'll call them out. But when they're beloved and they speak their truth, now it's just speaking their truth. We can't have it like that. We can't do that. Who said it wasn't a great podcast? Jason Bourne, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, Brother Blue, live. The stars are back in alignment. At Spence, I don't think the situation would have been any different. I initially thought Spence would win. Me too. Me too. Jalen said, because we just do. That was a great podcast. Stop the cap. Who's capping? Who said, when did I? Here come the ice cream man, bro. This dude never fails, bro. Denzel Williams, brother in the super chat. Much love, family. Bro, the ice cream man never fails, bro. I don't even do the live. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. All this time, this dude has never, this entire week, he has not come down this block. Not one time. I promise you. Married to you, what's up? If I'm lying, I'm fine. This dude did not come down this block one time this entire week. Not one time. If I'm lying, I'm fine. He did not come down here one time this entire week. And here he is right now. Chill. Can't make this up, bro. Can't make this up. Y'all see me do videos sitting right here. You ain't never heard them in none of the videos. Denzel Williams, brother, back in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, what if Bud prepare Errol for Jerron? That would be fire, bro. I would love that, man. The ice cream man used to be out at 10 p.m. when I was young, still selling. Yeah, this dude still be out here late, man. Still be out here. Look at GC. Blue, you need to get off your knees for Bill. Right. I got $1,000 to your $100 that you won't click the link and come show me how I'm on my knees for Bill. Do we have a deal? On GC? Do we have a deal, GC? Ohio Style, what up, family? Now watch this now. Do we have a deal? I'll send you the link right now. And you come, let's deal in facts. So you come show these people how I'm on my knees for Bill, right? And yeah, he come rain. Jalen said he come rain sleeves. He's relentless. I guess he want me to promote him. So do we have a deal, GC? Oh, untime him out. Can you untime him out? I don't even know how to do that. Can I? Let me go to the other. Can I untime him out? Is that possible? Let me see. Let me untime him out. There you go, GC. You back in action, brother. You back in action. B-Boy Pop, what up, family? John Johnson, what's up, family? Thank you, Big Dose. Yeah, bring him back in here. Noise, salute, family. Ohio Style, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half for Dub on your boy Blue. Just supporting the grind. Handle your business, Blue. Salute, family. Appreciate you. Conan, salute, family. Connor, salute. Mont Bradley, what's up, family? Blue is officially a weirdo. Oh, you sound silly, brother. Nobody believes you. You thought you made it funny? Nobody's laughing. Nobody believes you. Not a single soul. Nobody believes you. Where'd the brother go? Yeah, I think Boots gonna win the split decision. I can't wait for next week, though, man. Where'd that brother go, though? What's the name? GC? GC, where'd you go? There you go, GC. There you go, GC. GC, come on, what we doing? You're not timed out no more, brother. I done checked. So what we doing? So now he made a U-turn. Man, New York. Did y'all see New York City today? New York, stand up, man. We built different, man. It's the greatest city in the world, man. Ain't no other city do it like this when they win championships. Not a single city. What city you know celebrate parades like that? No city do it like my city. We're not even a real place. It's the Matrix. I'll break down the Xander Boots fight next week. We the greatest city in the world, man. Don't let nobody else tell you nothing different. You see the Lakers win championships, LA don't come out like that. You see anybody else win championships like that, they ain't coming out like that. It was Mike Lee. Yeah, I knew that was Philly. Don't do it like that. No way, man. It always got to be one, bro. I can't wait, Doughboy Eagle. Me too, bro. But on that note, let me go ahead and get out of here, man. I'll break down the Boots Xander fight next week. It just came on CBS, man. Salute to Connor in the super chat. Said I'm so excited for Boots Zayas. You tell you me, man. Yeah, the Bay pop out. And they don't do it like New York. No, sir. No way. When the Warriors win, the Niners, I'm a 49er fan, so you already know. I know. I'm a 49er fan, bro, so you know I know. Big Dose, happy Earth Day, King. Salute. Jalen, appreciate you, Queen. Enjoy your day, great brother. You got a nice Friday. Enjoy it, bro. Be safe. But on that note, let me get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, stunting up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, or one word, it's your boy Blue signing off. Appreciate y'all, man. It's fight week next week. Jerron Boots Ennis, Xander Zayas. I'm in the mix, bro. The parade was today, bro. It was out of control, bro. It was over 6 million people there. And only 10,000 police. We had 10,000 police officers, and they calculated over 6 million people in the city, bro. That's insane. Hey, K Crowder, happy Father's Day. Yes, sir. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers as well, man. I forgot it was Father's Day, AK. Salute all the fathers, man. Happy Father's Day, man. Yeah, 6 million people out there, man. Diabolical, bro. I just showed you the video. Yeah, I showed you the video. Look. The Bay don't look like that when the Warriors win, bro. Yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Living by my best life, Seaborn. What up, family? Salute. I blame Wimby as well. Yeah, man. 6 million people out there, bro. I appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Much love. Peace.